Marvel fan watches DC's 2025 Superman and likes it?
There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
So welcome back, everyone. I just got back from watching the newest DC film, which is kind of a remake of sorts of the DC movies. With James Gunn at the helm comes Superman, with a whole new cast of characters and its own thing. But not really. Let's just get into it, starting off with my thoughts and leading into the positives and negatives. So leaving the theater, I was happy with what I saw. There seems to be two sides, with those who love the movie a little too much, aka the shills or early access people, and the other side being those who were let down or either hated the movie, or just thought it was mediocre. I see both sides, yes, even the shill side, and I came out really liking the movie. There are some problems, like a few, but I like what I saw. Superman feels like Superman, kinda. With the whole signature James Gunn comedy, it can be a little too much or jarring to some people, but I think it works for the most part. I was a little excited for this movie. I thought it would finally give Superman his time to shine. Again, as a non-DC fan, this is how I see Superman. I see Superman as a sign of hope and kindness, a being of immense power there to help us. And I feel like they kind of delivered on that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Henry Cavill fan. I think he did an amazing job as the Man of Steel. He's a great actor. And when I saw that he was coming back after Black Adam, I was excited. And then James Gunn came out and fired Henry Cavill. I was kind of pissed off, along with everyone else. And when I heard that James Gunn wanted to make a Superman movie, I wasn't really thrilled. In fact, I kind of hated it. I did not want to see James Gunn's Superman movie, especially when you already had an actor who loved the character and the world and was excited to come back. And then you fired the dude. It sucks. Now, before anyone says that I'm whining and I need to let the Snyderverse go, first off, I am not a Snyder fan. Those people are something else. I'm just simply saying my thoughts on what I thought when hearing this news. I'm glad to say that I left the movie feeling they did a good job, and this is probably one of the best DC movies we've had in quite some time. So that's good. Also, before I give my positives for the movie, I'm just simply talking about the movie and not about all the stupid things said by James Gunn, because this is a review of a movie, and I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole with this little bastard here.
The show has been described to me as the gayest Marvel project. It's been described to me that Agatha is the gayest project Marvel has ever done. Calls this the gayest Marvel project, but Agatha is the gayest. Brother talked about Superman being an immigrant, and now MAGA is already upset that he's called Superman an immigrant. I wanted to get your reaction.
My reaction to that is that it is exactly what the movie is about. I think that, we support our people, we love our immigrants. Yes, Superman is an immigrant, and yes, the people that we support in this country are immigrants, and if you don't like that, then you're not American.
James has said that Superman is an immigrant story, that it is political. MAGA today was getting a little upset that he called Superman an immigrant. I wanted to get your reaction.
Somebody needs a hug. It's just a movie, guys. It's just a movie.
You said it's an immigrant story. It's a political movie. MAGA today is going nuts. What do you have to say to MAGA?
I don't have anything. I think this movie's for everybody. I don't have anything to say to anybody. I'm not here to judge people, I think this is a movie about kindness, and I think that's something everyone can relate to.
My first positive is Superman himself, but mostly it's David Cornsweet. I think he does so well in this movie. He feels like Superman. Now, it does suck he loses in almost all of his fights, but I guess you could chalk that up to him being Superman for 3 years, which that also makes me think about Robert Pattinson's Batman. At this point, just make him the new Batman of James Gunn's new DC reboot. And also, on the topic of the reboot, or whatever, I do have some thoughts on that, because it doesn't make any sense, but we'll get into it a little later. Now, for the other characters, I quite liked them. Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane quite surprised me. I think she had some good scenes with Clark. The Justice Gang, I liked. Mostly Mr. Terrific, since he's in it a lot more. He's pretty cool. And so is Guy Gardner's the Green Lantern. He's pretty funny. And the other member isn't really in it that long, but it's Hawkgirl, played by Isabel Marcel, who is like literally in everything. Anyway, there's others I like Jimmy Olsen and Metamorph. But the last one I'll talk about is Lex Luthor, who I like in some scenes and not much in others. He's probably my most mixed on character. Like, he's cool in some scenes, and in others he's crying and raging. He's kind of whiny in the last half, but moving from the characters to the fights, they're really good. Like, really cool. There's a lot of them, so you'll definitely be entertained. There's like a fight every 10 minutes. My favorite probably being the kaiju fight. So in the fight department, I'd probably give it like a 9. Also, the visuals in the movie are really good. I'm tired of the previous movies being so dull and gray, so it's nice to mix things up. It's a very colorful movie. Now for the comedy, I'm kind of mixed on it. Like, some of it's actually pretty funny, and some of it doesn't work, especially in a Superman movie. But all around, the comedy is fine. It's really up to you whether or not you like it. Now I think we'll head on to the negatives. Now the runtime and pacing is a little off. The movie feels a lot longer than it should be, and the pacing is just kind of all over the place. But it's really just for you to get from one scene to another. My second is something I didn't really like when I first saw it, and I still don't. And that would be Superman's parents pretty much telling him to rule over Earth and slay the human race, have 100 wives. And I'm not a DC fan, so if you guys are, tell me if his parents are really like that, because it doesn't seem right to me. It seems pretty stupid. Another stupid thing was Lex crying at the end. It just felt icky and cringy in a way. But I have a problem with this is a reboot of the series. So, spoiler, I'll let you click off right now. Peacemaker is in this, and another character I forgot about. And if you saw the trailer for Peacemaker Season 2, you would know that Green Lantern and Hawkgirl are in it. But doesn't Peacemaker live in Snyder's universe? I'm pretty sure Flash and Aquaman showed up. Now, I know that was played for laughs, but still, I don't know why he's there. It doesn't make any sense. I haven't seen the show, nor do I think I will. So maybe this will fly over some people's heads, but I don't know. Mostly, I do think the movie is good. It has some good characters, some great action, pretty visuals, and I think it's a good start to James Gunn's new approach to DC. But those were just some of my thoughts. How about you tell me yours? I'm interested in finding out. Like if you enjoyed what you just saw. But for now, that's all. Till next time. Peace.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
But I got a problem with the whole. I have a problem with the whole. This is a Ruby. I have a problem with this whole. But I got a problem. Oh, cringy way. No. But I got a problem. But I have a problem. But I have a problem with the whole. This is a reboot of the series. But I got what the hell, bro? What the hell, bro?
Just do it!